Jesse Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. We're getting back into Lucifer with episode 8 in season 1. And in the last episode, Lucifer set fire to his wings after they were recovered from thieves. We know that Amenadiel was behind it, and we do know that Amenadiel sort of resurrected the crooked cop who Chloe has been investigating, and kind of restarted his heart and got him to live without the ventilation and all the other systems, the life support systems. No idea why. That's what I'm curious about. I wonder what game he's playing. Clearly, the end goal is to get Lucifer back into hell. That's what he's after. We know that. But I don't know what part the crooked cop would have to play in that overall goal. So I'm very curious to see. Let's just get into it. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know with a like or a comment. You guys have been great about that, about the support on the Lucifer reactions. It's been wonderful. And you can also check out the Patreon, where you can get the uncut access and get it early. Or you can just subscribe here for free. There's always that. Okay, let's just get into the reaction. Let's throw the comment spotlight to Rowena Tully 852. For Tom Ellis in a tux. Indeed. Indeed, Rowena, indeed. I'm guessing Halloween, and everybody's got the wings on.
Hey, you haven't wished me happy birthday.
The devil doesn't have a birthday.
Burn my wings, I feel reborn. It's my rebirthday party.
Reborn. As who?
Whoever the hell I want to be.
That's the thing. He never got to pick, and that's what it really boils down to. What's funny is what he picks is what his dad picked for him anyway. He just doesn't want to believe it.
She brought a date.
Ooh, you don't like that.
We brought you birthday gifts.
Whiskey with a pickle juice chaser. It's our station's birthday tradition.
How can I refuse? Can I refuse?
Of course you can, and we'll always think less of you.
Here's to another trip around the sun.
Cheers.
Aww.
Fine May, she needs to try this bizarre concoction. She loves a salty aftertaste.
No, we're just stopping by. We have a department thing to go to.
Come on, the party's barely started.
Aww. He really does feel sad she's not staying. The fact that she stopped by at all, come on.
We can't be the only ones missing Malcolm's welcome back party.
Oh, so he's awake.
Chloe Decker.
Here we go.
Oh, he pissed.
You and I need to talk.
Sure, Malcolm.
You back with this guy? How long was I out? Get the sense knocked out of you, Decker? Relax, guys. I'm just giving you a hard time.
The partner who will not die.
No matter how many times you shoot him, right? I do think it's him.
You got no idea.
So I may have been
Oh.
out of line last time I was here. I did send flowers and chocolates, and now myself, so save the best gift till last.
Why did you think I'd be mad? Is it because of this?
Found women generally don't like a man punching holes in things. Yeah.
Our last session was a breakthrough. You're finally getting in touch with your emotions, letting your barriers down.
I'd like them back up, thank you.
Then why did you come back?
These emotions are bloody inconvenient, that's why.
Yeah.
What's bothering you right now?
It's like a fat man sitting on my chest, but not in a fun way.
Is there a fun way?
And when is that happening? When you're with Chloe?
Yes. Well, actually, lately, when she's been with Dan.
You're jealous.
The devil doesn't get jealous. I'm the one who inspires passion in others.
Jealousy's not about passion.
Hey, maybe it's her.
Oh, no.
You could fix the detective.
How would I do that?
Well, heal her douche fixation, obviously.
That's not how therapy works. We deal with your issues, not someone else's.
Oh, I love that the bottom of his shoes are red.
Dr. Bernie Shaw killed last night. No forced entry. The weapon was improvised. Seems like a crime of passion.
Right. Have you ever seen a therapist? If your pent-up anger and your trust issues, and your attraction to very dull men. Interesting. Cheat a therapist?
They encourage couples to cheat to save their marriages. You can imagine how many people want to kill him.
Well, I can't actually. Sounds like a great idea.
That's the wife, Alexandra. She was out of town and just got back to find her husband dead.
Oh, man.
Desire shouldn't be contained. It's unnatural. Your husband recognized that.
Bernie, he just wanted to help people. Who would do this?
We'll find out, Mrs. Shaw.
His methods seem a little confusing.
One of her husband's patients is a suspect.
Does that mean we get to dive into patient files, read the deepest, darkest secrets of LA's most unfaithful?
No, we can't look at them without a psychologist to protect patient confidentiality.
Oh, no.
I have just a psychologist.
The one that wanted to jump your bones? No, not happening. Court appointed. A judge needs to sign off.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't get a pick, Lucifer. Oh. Well.
Wonderful.
Okay, he does get to pick.
Oh, objection, Your Honor.
Good lord.
You only get to read the files I deem necessary for investigation.
Now, remember our deal. You have to fix the detective's broken douche meter whilst we investigate this crime.
I never agreed to that.
Oh, come now. Don't you want to help me?
That is what she wants.
Ah.
She does want to help him.
What did you do?
Not what, but who, if you must know. But I try not to kiss and tell.
We need someone impartial. Are you even listening to me?
Not really. Look, a new doctor's moved in. Dr. Kanan. How biblical.
Sure. Let's add another
Yeah.
random doctor to the case.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
You're really in therapy. You're the least reflective person I know.
I have layers. I'm like an onion. An irresistible one.
Do you still think you're the devil?
I am the devil.
Then excuse me if I doubt her skills.
A patient named Richard Kester, his wife convinced him to try Dr. Shaw's therapy. She had an affair, they got divorced, and then Richard sent Dr. Shaw a death threat.
Add him to the list of angry patients.
Richard's the only one so far. Dr. Shaw's patients seem remarkably happy with him.
Cheater therapy works. Why covet something someone else has? Why not just take it?
Because you can't take people.
It's never that easy.
Well, it is for me. Usually.
That's why.
And
You want what you can't have.
So why did you two separate anyway?
The job was more important to him than me and Trixie. But lately, something's changed. He's really putting in an effort.
Oh. He's so jealous.
Wanted to warn you, he may be unstable, possibly dangerous.
I'll handle it, but thanks.
Weren't they
I
already?
don't mean to you, I mean to himself.
Yeah, you may be right. My God, there's another one.
I bet there is.
You need your roots, Dan.
I love that man.
You can't stop me.
What? Oh no, I'm not here to stop you. If you want to jump, go for it. But I do have one question before you pop off. And you, dear Ricky, are the perfect person to explain it.
What are you talking about? Okay, I'll talk. Pull me back up, please.
Because I could just...
Pull me back up.
You're having too much fun, Lucifer. Of course, now he knows he wants to live. That's probably good for him to know.
When it comes to this sort of thing, he's quite judgy.
Yeah, yes, about he doesn't like this kind of thing.
You were so jealous that you murdered Dr. Shaw. Can you help me understand why?
I was about to jump because he's dead.
Don't fib.
I was in a bad place. Then I went to his office.
And killed him.
And he talked me down.
Oh.
Afterwards, he kept seeing me, even though he knew I couldn't afford to pay him.
Oh.
Bankruptcy, the death of my parrot.
Oh, I've just realized you're not jealous, are you? You're just sad.
Yeah.
Pathetic, really.
It's okay. It happens.
You can't...
Aren't you supposed to tell me that I have a lot to live for?
Your life sounds incredibly bleak. Ironically, it seems there's nowhere to go but up.
Hey, there you go.
You know what? You're right. Maybe the worst is behind me. I think I'm ready to go in now.
All right, come on, quick as you can. Come on, chop, chop.
Chop, chop.
All right, Richard, we confirmed your alibi with your neighbor. You're free to go.
They would commit him. They would.
I'll call her Sam. That's just how the Shaws are. They go above and beyond. I just ran into her 2 days ago.
She did it.
Sandy was planning a surprise for Dr. Shaw and everything.
She did it.
Alexander told us she was in Phoenix.
What was the surprise?
She just asked me not to tell Dr. Shaw she was in town.
I'm guessing she caught him cheating and she...
You must be Maze. You're just as Lucifer described.
So you're the doctor.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Won't end well.
What won't?
Sleeping with
Comparison.
my boss.
Oh.
You'll end up like all the others. Trash left by the side of the road.
Well, I find people who are rude usually feel powerless in their own lives. Terrified of not being in control. But that's not you, I'm sure.
Oh.
I like you.
Maze approves.
I thought you asked me to meet you here.
That was me. It would be good to get your input on the case.
That's a good idea, actually.
Alexandra Shaw goes by Sandy. The doctor had a female patient who was stalked by someone with the initials SS.
She was stalking one of her husband's female patients.
Then maybe Dr. Shaw was engaged in his own open relationship therapy.
That was dispatch. Dan's phone died and he wants me to meet him at my place.
Oh, how convenient. What next? He spills something on his shirt and he has to take it off. But that's it. You just go running as soon as Dan calls.
That, and it's the father of her child.
You see what I'm dealing with now, don't you?
I think I do. It's worse than I realized.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I'm kind of worried that it wasn't actually Dan.
Did you find out?
Yeah.
Surprise.
I think something happened to him when he was dying. It's either not him or he had a near-death experience.
I'm not armed.
I think he knows who shot him.
Huh? It's nothing like that.
Then talk.
I know you're still looking into Palmetto. Well, guess what? So am I. Palmetto stinks. I should know. I was there.
I saw you meet with Nicholas Audi. I saw you hand him cash.
I was buying information. Then we both got shot. I think it was a cop who shot me.
I think so too. I think it was your partner.
That's what I was paying Audi for. Intel on someone crooked at our station. But I think he or she got to me first. I only called you to try and help.
Really?
Listen, Decker, they pulled the plug on me. I was dead. It made me appreciate the time I've got here. Personally, I don't think I'm gonna dig any deeper on this one. And I wouldn't if I were you either. I'm not the enemy, Chloe.
And I believe him. He seems sincere.
Hope our case didn't ruin your kissy time with Dan.
What is with your recent obsession with my love life?
Obsession? Oh, it's awfully defensive.
Why are you so defensive, Lucifer?
Good question.
Et tu, Doctor? Oh, I asked you to help figure out what's wrong with her.
Did you know?
She's a woman balancing a lot on her plate. And as far as I can tell, doing a fantastic job.
Why, thank you.
They're bonding.
No, she's verbal Ebola. Where's the button to put the glass up?
This isn't a limo. Linda, you should really join us more often.
Getting double teamed is usually much more fun than this.
Gross.
Gross.
So you lied to us. You were in town the day your husband died.
It's not what you think.
Not everything stems from jealousy, no matter what these women tell you. You can tell me, what was it?
It's disgusting.
Oh, you naughty girl.
Something actually just disgusting,
My
right?
car. Poop.
Oh.
God.
Why? What?
Not
What?
sure whether to be horrified or impressed.
Friend owns a horse.
What were you gonna do with it?
I was going to throw it at Tiffany. She's in a group therapy session right now for my husband's clients.
Tiffany was sleeping with your husband. How'd you find out?
My husband's colleague, Dr. Medina, called me.
Okay, so he told you that your husband was cheating.
He had
Oh,
no idea. He was called to see if
he
Bernie wanted to grab
did
a
it.
lap. I was
Don't say it.
jealous.
Yes. I mean, what are you? A girl band?
I loved him.
Got your text, you okay? Malcolm hurt you?
Oh, he's
I'm
mad.
gonna punch that son of a bitch right back into a coma.
I think he was trying to
No, anything back
warn her. I really do.
So that's Dan, huh?
Numbingly average, isn't he?
I wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna go and talk to some people who are a little more open-minded.
Looks like we have everyone, so let's start.
Yes, so let's start with the most important thing, shall we? Me.
No God complex in this one. Which is interesting, because he's basically his father. Yeah, you can't be chucking poop at people, lady. I'm sorry.
Maybe things got a little too boring for Mr. Short Attention Span.
It's grown quite a bit since working with you.
I think you've really helped him. I underestimated you before. I'm sorry.
Not needed, but thank you.
Thought you were sleeping with him.
Oh, I am.
Is that
Ethical? No. No, it is not. I can't stop myself. But I think it's time I did.
Yeah,
And I'm starting to feel.
things. Yeah.
So do you think she did it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it was her.
I think it was Medina.
Cheater therapist turned out to be terrible at cheating. Tell Dr. Medina he was using him as a cover story.
Maybe he did. Maybe he confided in Dr. Medina. We need to talk to Dr. Medina.
Yeah, I think he might be in love with the wife.
And somehow, out of all that, they've decided that I'm jealous. What do you think?
Did he just hijack the script therapy?
You're the devil?
Yes, yes, please. Keep up.
When you say you burned your wings,
He told him everything.
She was gonna throw poop at me?
Look, this isn't about you, Tiffany.
This is supposed to be a grief therapy session.
Everyone here has a terrible loss to deal with.
I've lost both my therapist and my partner.
They died?
No, they turned on me.
All right, you need to leave.
No, I'm close to something. I can feel it.
But this is not about you.
God.
Did he figure it out?
I should use one of you as a case study. Thank you for volunteering.
You are close to something.
What do you desire that you can't have?
Either he wants does he want the guy's patience, or did he want the wife?
Hi.
I don't know which one.
Sandy.
What?
Don't know why. She's a poop thrower.
I remember you now. Tissue lad.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't want you, did she? So you killed him, didn't you?
Shut up!
Solved it, haven't I, eh? Haven't I?
Oh, he's all stabby.
I had to kill him. No matter what he did, she still loved him.
No, not
So find somebody else.
right here. You've just given me the perfect example of unbridled jealousy. The woman that you loved was with someone else, someone you thought wasn't worthy of her. But no matter what you did, she never saw you the way you wanted her to.
It's pretty accurate.
You just made me realize something. That my situation and yours are absolutely nothing alike. I was right, not jealous.
Drop your weapon.
He rejected that realization. He actually had it. That was straight up refusing a realization.
Please just bite me.
He's the killer.
Yeah.
I just thought, I was right. He almost had a breakthrough, and he was just like, no, I don't feel like it. Or maybe he just wasn't going to say it out loud in front of those people. Maybe it's an ego thing.
You didn't see any similarity between yourself and Jonathan?
You heard some of that, did you?
Tail end.
I don't know. Did you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. How's your secret case with Dan going?
Secretly terrible. Do you remember Malcolm?
Coma boy?
He woke up. He claims he's innocent. Something he said bothers me. Whoever shot him knew about Palmetto, but he says that no one should have known he was there.
So how did you track him?
Partners on the force shared GPS locators in their gear so that they can find each other in emergencies.
You hacked his partner's locator.
Which means Malcolm's partner knew he was there too. Tony Paolucci knew.
Mm-hmm. I'm already hearing sirens. Is that a bad thing?
It's Paolucci's car, just like his GPS said.
The bar's closed.
Maybe he decided to keep the party going.
Nah, somebody offed him. Because you're getting too close, I think. Kind of have a feeling he got offed.
Paolucci, you in here?
Because she was getting too close. And whoever he's connected to. Yeah. Nah, this is a setup.
At least you can see what he was thinking.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Found a suicide note.
In his handwriting?
Sure looks like it. Apparently he was on the take. Malcolm was onto him, so Paolucci shot him. Paolucci couldn't take the guilt anymore.
Seems kind of convenient. But if it isn't his handwriting, that's...
Paolucci was an ass. But this, I can't imagine this.
I know.
He's taking it awfully hard. I don't quite understand his reaction there. Not what he said, the look on his face.
Come in.
Curious. I think she's gonna break up with him.
Thank you for coming.
I realise I'm not up to date on my payments, so...
No, she's breaking up with you.
Don't. I realized a few things. We should keep our relationship professional from now.
Oh, are you sure?
Very much so.
Very well.
I think that's good.
If you think it's best.
I do.
See you at my next session, then.
Aw, is she gonna cry when he leaves? Yeah.
One last thing before I go. Dr. Kanan, down the hall, what's he like?
Thoughtful. Spiritual.
6'2", black, voice like an angel.
Oh, you know him.
All too well.
I wondered when he was gonna make that connection.
Conned you into reading the book about the sneezing panda, didn't she?
Dan, I'm starting to be a little... I don't want to say suspicious,
Thank you
but I think there was something more to that.
For what?
for having my back. And
Yeah, he knows more than he's letting on. I don't think this is a good idea because now I'm not sure about him. Because you can't get caught up in those kind of things when you got a little one in the picture that you have to try to keep consistency and normalcy and...
Right.
Dan, don't tell me there's something I need to be worried about with you here. Oh, come on, Dan, don't be crooked. He's definitely being shady, though.
Evening, Dan.
I got your text.
Is it Malcolm? Yeah.
Just wanted to congratulate you on closing Palmetto. You and that smart, sexy lady of yours caught the guy who shot me.
That's what the confession said, right? How long did it take you to write it?
Forever. I mean, I'm so not a word guy. You know?
Well, I could have told everyone the truth. You shot me.
Why didn't you?
Crap.
Because I like you.
God,
What, shoot me? I've been there, done that. Pretty fail. You wouldn't want anything to mess with your pretty little family now.
Whatever you want to do to me, you keep them out of it.
Hey, come on. I gotta hurt anyone. No. We won't be best friends. Because I got big plans for you. We're having fun now!
I like his performance, but I don't like his character. Because I believed him. He seems sincere. Which means he's a psycho. Yeah, because that means he's a psychopath. And I don't know what to think about Dan. I was catching something weird about him, iffy about him, but I still don't know. They still didn't explain all of it yet, so.
And the strangest thing, Menadil found Dr. Linda. He was an angel on her shoulder trying to control me. I wonder how my dear angelic brother got such a wickedly clever idea.
I did it to protect you.
You betrayed me, Mace. And not for my own good. You did it for yourself. Who is this human world really rubbing off on, eh? Me? Or you?
Lucifer,
I don't want to hear it. We're done.
Oh, you can't do that to her. I mean, she's a demon. She exists to serve him, right? She needs to get a hobby. She needs to take up knitting or something. Yeah, I don't know what to think about Dan, though. Clearly crooked in some fashion. But that guy's a Looney Tune, definitely. Because he clearly just lies without remorse. And he threatened her, you know, Chloe and Trixie. So he's just a bad guy. Interestingly enough, he's also been touched by an angel. I don't know if that is going to have any effect other than just bringing him back to life. Or if it's going to have something else going on to it. But that is interesting to me, is that someone that was brought back by an angel, by angelic means, by divine means, is this awful person. And if Menadil had to have known that, so whatever his long con is, he wanted Malcolm in the picture to be a threat. So that's part of his plan. So there's at least that we know. Curious. I don't know what to make of Dan entirely. I just don't. I need more information. But clearly he's not to be trusted. I know he wouldn't hurt Chloe. Clearly. But beyond that, who knows? Clearly he was willing to shoot another cop. But the other cop's obviously a Looney Tune, so, you know? So it does bring into relief the fact that, yes, Dan has been pressuring her to close Palmetto, and I assumed it was because he didn't want her to get hurt, and he was protecting her. But now it's self-serving. He doesn't want her to know it was him. But we also don't know what else there is involved, so maybe there is more to that, but we at least know that. So, alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can always leave me a like or a comment. I really appreciate that. And you can subscribe or check out the Patreon. I'm Jessie Nevius, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!